Hey guys, it's Abhimanyu, and today I have for you something that I have not done in a while, and that is a review or my impressions of a free-to-play FPS game. And the game you're watching today is District 187, or maybe it's District 187. I don't know how it is pronounced, but you know, this is the game you're watching, and I'll give you my thoughts on this game today. So this game is very similar to Artick Combat. I don't know if these two games have anything in common, but they are very similar. I would almost bet that they run on the same engine. And if you haven't seen my video where I did the review of Artick Combat when it was still in beta, I'll put the link in the description. You can go and watch that video if you want. Very similar games, but there are certain subtle differences, and in my opinion Artick Combat is slightly better than this game, but this game does also have some advantages over Artick Combat. But all in all, I did like Artick Combat a little bit more. So what are the important things that you want to know if you want to try this game out? The first very good thing about this game in comparison to other FPS, it's quite small. It's only half gigabyte. By now it might be already a little bit bigger. I played this game about 2 months ago, but it was a little bit over half gigabyte. It's really fast to download if you have a good internet, fast to install. You know, you could just 15 minutes and you can play this game, and this is very good. So if you just want to try out, and if you then find out you don't like it, you will not waste a lot of time. But the more important things about the gameplay, you can see that there you have a health bar. It's not like Call of Duty where you can take a couple of bullets and then if you don't die you regen. You have a health bar that there is no regen in this game, and this is something I don't really like that much. It's really hard to get on any to get a lot of kills without dying. And also guns kind of kill a little bit slow in this game. I think in Artick Combat they did kill a little bit faster. So it's really hard to get out of a gunfight without taking at least some damage, which means, at most usually you can kill 2-3 guys and then you will die. Of course, you can get clips like this if the enemies are pretty bad, but otherwise it's really hard. When you play Team Deathmatch, spawns are fixed. This is something you have to know. You always spawn on the same place. In this particular map, this is like a really sniping map. You always spawn in this house in the middle of the second floor, and the enemies are the same but on the other side of the map. So it's kind of weird at the beginning if you're not used to it, but then you get used to it and it's kind of okay. But it's really hard to play aggressive, because in order to prevent spawn raping, when you spawn you have a I don't know, maybe 3 seconds, maybe 5 seconds protection, so you cannot be killed. And if someone runs into the spawn, basically you spawn and you just kill him and he can't kill you. So it's kind of, sometimes you have to play a little bit more defensive. The customization was not actually the best. There were only a couple of guns, but I'm pretty sure they will add new guns as time passes by. When I played this game, the game was out I think only for about a month. So at this time there were I think 2-3 sniper rifles and a couple of, I don't know, 4 assault rifles, maybe 3 SMGs and 2 shotguns, something like that. Two subtle things that bother me about this game that I should mention is there was slight lag, but it was very slight. It wasn't like something that it had some huge problems with lag, like, I don't know, Medal of Honor had it. I don't know if they fixed it by now, but when Medal of Honor came out it had huge problems with lags. It's not that bad, but there is slight lag. And the feedback that you get when you're shooting someone, especially when it's like across the map, it's very subtle. It's not like Call of Duty where you get a very clear hit marker. And because guns have quite a bit of recoil in this game, sometimes you're not even sure if you are on target or not. And this was kind of, it sometimes was annoying. I didn't know why sometimes why a certain person didn't die, because I was actually missing, or should I just had to shoot 1 or 2 more bullets and then he would die. Sometimes I didn't have a clue. One good thing about this game is that it actually has a decent amount of game types, and I have a feeling that those of you that maybe also like to play Search and Destroy, or maybe like Counter-Strike, might like this game. Of course this game is not as good as Counter-Strike, it's a free-to-play game, but it has basically 2 types of Search and Destroy. One is Search and Destroy as we know it, but one is what I'm playing right now. It is called Round, and it's like Search and Destroy but without bombs, or you could say Team Deathmatch without respawn. Just one side tries to kill the other side, and when everyone is dead, the round is won, and you play until I think 10 rounds. I don't know, I don't really remember how many rounds there are. So if I conclude at the end, I think for a free-to-play game, it's a pretty decent game. For those of you who maybe wanna try something new and don't wanna spend any money for it, you can try it. Like I said, it's a small game. If you have somewhat fast internet, you will be really fast to download it and install, and you know, you will not waste a lot of time, so you can try something new. I will try to do in the future more of these reviews or impressions, and I was thinking I would also like to maybe next time bring you some more gameplays, but like I said, I wasn't too impressed with this game. I think it's a good game for a free-to-play game, but it's not that good again, so I didn't want to play it anymore. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and like I said, if you want to try something new and don't know what, try this game out. See ya, guys.